Hey, 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 y'all. Welcome in, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all had a fabulous week so far. Y'all, my name is Shonda. I'm with From Dust to Beauty Designs. I'm honored you're here. Please make sure that if you are new and you see this little live button right here, please say hey to me in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm in Georgia, in the basement, a little chilly. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's gonna be just fine. Y'all, also, please, if you don't mind, please hit the heart button and go and follow the page. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I also appreciate y'all dusting this out. That just means to spread it out amongst your family, friends, and your enemies. I like them here too. Bring them in, y'all. Bring them in. Listen, we're supposed to pray for our enemies, so bring them in. I got them. Y'all, what's everybody been doing today? I just worked and then nothing. Then that's it. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Gail. Hey, Duty Girl. Y'all, let me go and make sure that I'm trying to always, get us out here on this. If you are not getting notifications, please make sure to !notify all together. And you should be added to my notification list. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Susan. Hey, Pat. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Sue. Hey, Brenda. Hey, friend. How are you doing? How is everybody doing tonight? Hello, Tina. Y'all, I think the weather is getting pretty nice now around the parts. Today it was 70 here. It was really nice. Hey, Dorothy. How are you doing, my friend? It was really nice here today. It was sunny, and it was like I think the high was like 72. It was very, very pretty. Loved it. We all need a little vitamin sun a little bit every now and again. Brenda, how fun! Yes, there you go. So see, !notify. Hey, best good friend Michelle. How are you, my friend? Okay, so let me make sure. I'm trying to do everything I can to... No, it's always something, I suppose. Why can't things be easy? I like a little easiness every now and again. What about y'all? Let me put this back in my channel again and see how it does. Oh, Pat, but that's a good tired, girl. That's a good tired. Hey, Linda. How are you, girlfriend? How about that weather today? Wasn't it gorgeous? I know, we had some gorgeous weather. Okay, there's that. And scene. Look at me. Look at me doing it. Y'all, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be tech savvy before you know it. Ooh, my southern was southerning right then. I said, we's going to be tech savvy before you knew it. I didn't even understand what I said. Lord, help it. Hey, Pam, how are you? Oh, Tina, I know, it's been pretty everywhere. I've been reading that everybody said that it's like, in a lot of the places it's been really, really nice. Yeah, we're going to do the club again tonight. So our club for the month is this super cute bunny, y'all. Hey, Linda, how are you, friend? Ooh, I bet Florida was nice today, too. Y'all, I love this bunny. You guys, so we did it on this is what it comes with. This is the bag that it comes with. So I thought, I'm going to do another little something with it. So we're going to do it. Michelle, straight from the holler, girl. With my Loonian foal. I mean, straight from the holler. I'll confuse myself with that one. I confused myself. I sure did. That was bad. Anyway, y'all, we're going to use our club again tonight. I did put a link in the comments to make sure that you could go and see. Woo! There's some fuzz flying around. It's getting on my nerves. Which you could go see what this is all about. So our club is a monthly kit that you get in the mail. It's $21.99 for US and $27.99 for Canada. That is free shipping. You do have to pay the tax man, okay? But you will get it every single month. It comes with a transfer of some sort. Usually, I will tell y'all next month's too is going to be very good. I know, I did it. Did you see what I did? Hey, Kelly. Pauline, hello. Darling girl. I mean, sometimes my southern be southern so hard, I can't even understand it. It's terrible. Hello, Kelly. Thank you, girlfriend. So yes, the club comes with the transfer, some sort of surface, and this month it is this awesome bag. This is it's kind of like a sackcloth bag, you know what I mean? But really cool. I love this. This is burlap, like a material, but it comes with ink this month. Okay, so it does come with ink. You get 3 packets of ink, And on your first month, you get a squeegee. You'll get a mini squeegee, which is, hold on, I got some down in here. Hold on, somewhere. This size, I see, look at you, girl, look at you. You'll get this size squeegee on your first month, so therefore you get everything you need to do a project. It will come monthly. It's an amazing little deal. I love it, and you can use it on so many different things. So here's tonight. We're going to do it for a second time, okay? So tonight, all I'm going to do is the bunny, okay? We're going to do the bunny. Oh, Pam, that's a great thing that she got out of the, I see. That's an awesome praise report, my friend. That's awesome. I love hearing that. I love it, love it, love it. Y'all, I'm also going to be using one of my transfers that is no longer available, unfortunately. There's some others, though, available that you could use. Go in there and look at some of our pattern transfers. This one was just one of our, it was called Medium Polka Dot. So I'm just going to use it as my background. You can also use a piece of, you know, that word I always forget. Scrapbook paper. I'm getting better with some things, worse with others. But yeah, so you can use a piece of scrapbook paper instead of this. But I wanted to use this tonight. So with our new strawberry swirl, I've been kind of wanting to use this. So I'm going to use my dots with this. Oh, Pauline. Yeah. Yep. Kimberly. Yes, my friend, I will be praying. Hey, Phyllis, how are you? Where did I put my little notepad? Well, I don't know. Look, I already got some names on here before that okay. I got it, girl. I got it. Hey, Phyllis. Hello, City Pierce. How are you? Yes, Kelly. We are going to continue that. It is a shimmer, Michelle. Look at that. Diddle-doo-doo-doo. It makes you just want... Does it make you want to... So, it made me want to do that. It made me want to do a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. I don't know why. I guess because it's shiny. I don't know. But I'm using it tonight. I'm also using a piece of... I'm going to be using a piece of watercolor paper. Y'all, this is the thick watercolor paper. I just pulled it out of the little pad that comes from the Dollar Tree. So we're going to cut it. And then I'm going to use this really pretty Dollar Tree frame. It's plastic, nothing crazy, but I do love the scroll work on it. A lot of people's been using those new ones. I have not been to Dollar Tree because I have Dollar Tree here in the basement, so I do not need to buy not one more darn thing. So I'm just trying to shop for my Dollar Tree. But I do love the new ones, and I kind of want to go get one just because, you know, they're gold, they're smaller, they're so cute. Love it. Kelly. But yes, I kind of want to go get one. You know, a lot of people's been using them. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about? They're gold and they're like oval, like egg-shaped oval. Really pretty. They're really pretty. I want to do it. Oh my gosh, Sarah. I'm telling y'all, it's wild. Right? That is. It's just so much, y'all. I'm telling you. Whew. Okay, so let's paint our frame first, okay? So I'm going to paint the frame in this sandstone. Y'all know this is my color. I love this color. It's so gorgeous. I'm also going to use some burnt umber, and I thought I had my other over here. Hold on, let me grab... Oh, wait a minute. Do I have vanilla right here? No, that's bright white. I think I've got vanilla. Hold on. Maybe I could just use some grains. No, I'll use vanilla. I do too, Phyllis. I love this frame. I think it's really... I love all these little squirrely doos, you know. I love those kind of frames. I think they're just... I don't know. It's up my alley. I'm just going to use some vanilla. So all I'm going to do is kind of make some... give it some depth, you know, some highlights and some depth on it. It is a pretty frame. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so first we are going to paint this with... Do y'all notice that if you stick out your tongue, some people stick out their tongue, I kind of... it makes you stronger. It does. It does. nobody can tell me different. Okay, it does. Okay, y'all, we're going to paint with this beautiful, I love it. Sandstone is, I love this color. Y'all, this is the color of my home. Actually, the inside of my walls, it's actually the inside, I think it's called, I don't know. Never mind. But my room is a little bit darker, and it's called Elephant Skin. I always remember that one. I can't remember none of the rest of them. Hey, Kathy. Oh, so now this frame is old. So I bought this frame quite a long time ago. So I don't know if you can even find this frame anymore. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. But I do want to go and see if I can find the little ones. Jim may make me sign papers if I do it, but golly, I guess it's worth it. I really don't need anything else. That's why I said I'm shopping from my own Dollar Tree down here in the basement, because Lord knows I have enough stuff. Hey, Antoinette. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so it's probably going to take 2 coats. This is plastic, so I do like to use chalk paint on this. It's, you know, it'll stick better versus, I find that on these shiny plastics, now y'all might listen, y'all's experience may be a little different, but I have found that if I use even like this on it, or any of the acrylics, it don't stick as good as the chalk paste or the chalk paint. You know, these are shiny. I don't know, the plastic, but I always just tend to find that the chalk paint does stick to them better. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Kelly girl, because I lose it. That brain just stops. It stops functioning. It goes, done. And that's what it says. Every time, done. That's what I feel like my brain is in there doing all the time. It's like having these little crashes, you know, just, you're done, girl. Next. And then I just go on right to the next subject, like, you know, just is what it is. Because, listen, if I sit there in that, in that area, you know, trying to figure out what I was trying to say, girl, we'd still be here next year, me trying to figure it out. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for it. Okay. And y'all, I did put some paper down on my, I don't know why, because Mama's probably not in here. She's probably in the bed. But my mama and my cousin Linda cannot stand my Lazy Susan because it's nicely used. They can't stand it. It drives them crazy. They said it detracts. What's it detracting from? My fabulous looks. These gray hairs. What's it detracting from? It'd be alright. Detracting from. It'd be alright. They know I don't care. But the reason I'm doing it tonight is because I don't know. I'm doing it tonight just because I grabbed it. Okay? The turntable, the Lazy Susan was an afterthought. Right? It's just a little fender bender in my brain. Just a little fender bender. Just a teens one. You know, not big. Just a little one. Oh my goodness, y'all. This brain of mine. Okay, so we're just getting in all these little nooks and crannies. And the cool thing about when you do projects like this, or the way that I'm going to do this, even if you had a little bit of that dark showing through, it's okay. You know, it's kind of that look of, I was going to say destruction. It's not that. It's, it's a look of, it's not distillery either. Y'all would have thought that I was, you know, sure am not. It's been water all day. Maybe that's it. I hadn't had any caffeine. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Lisa. Maybe that's it. What is it called? Not dysfunction. That's what I am. No, it's not distillery. It's not that word. Y'all help sister out. It's a D word. Distressing. It went on. I'm telling y'all. Do y'all have those? I'm telling y'all. Menopause is wrecking my brain, wrecking my life, wrecking me, y'all. All right. Good gracious. I am sorry, y'all. I normally am more on it than this, but hey, it's real life. It is what it is. I have some days that I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Yes, distressing. Pat, girl. You know, and it's just sometimes I go, oh, God, I'm getting on my own nerves. I do get on my own nerves sometimes. I'll be real honest about it. I do. I'm like, girl, just hush, okay? You know, in your own head, you're just like, hush. Be real quiet, real quick. Just be real quiet. I do have to tell myself that sometimes. I do get on my own nerves. Well, something just happened with my computer. I'm telling you, we're all wild tonight. No, I don't want to make changes. There we go. Phil, okay, good. See, I'm not alone. I love when I'm not alone in things. Listen, we all in this world together, right? All right. So I'm going to get this first coat on here. And pretty much everything's covered. There's, you know, some little here and there's, but that's okay. So I'm going to go back through. I'm going to dry this. And then I'll go back through and put on a quick second coat. Not as even thorough as this has been, which is not very much. But I'm not being even, you know what I mean? Like, not trying to get in every little crack and crevice like I am right now. Okay. Hello, Terry. Hey. Wait, is that a $5? Are you talking about this brush? Or are you talking about, oh, this frame? I don't know. Is it the frame you're talking about? I'm not sure. I'm telling you, I bought this frame a long time ago. I don't even know. I feel like it was just $1. Probably even $1. It was either $1 or $1.25. I might have had it that long. I told my husband, I said, I've had some of that stuff so long, you know, when I first started crafting with Chalk Couture, and I bought, you know, a bunch of product, or a bunch of surfaces, and cheaper surfaces, because I couldn't afford a ton at the time. I still can't afford a ton, but it was still $1 back then. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Yeah, I think, say good, Kathy. Okay, good. I really think it was just $1.25. I don't think it's $5. Yeah, I think it was just their one of their regular $1.25, or again, back in the day, $1. It's not that well made. It's just one of the flimsy plastic ones. But the cool thing about these are you can make them look so nice and, you know, antique kind of. That's what I like about them. Because of that scroll work. That scroll work is everything on these, you know. I've used these several times through the several years I've been doing this now. I've used these several times just to make pretty little pictures that you can just set around, you know, cheaply, and you can redo them. Tina, girl, I'm with you. I'm with you. Right? It just don't work. The brain just stops braining every now and again. Just stops braining. And I've even been taking some, like, you know, like the ashwagandha and, you know, some stuff to get the brain power going. Some other stuff, too. I don't know. All natural. To get that brain working. It's not working. It's clearly not working. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the stars, Michelle. Yes, I love this frame too. And they may still have them, y'all. They may still have them. With them having those other ones, the smaller ones, maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Y'all, this kind of looks really cool when it's drying, actually. You can kind of, that black is kind of giving, I'm gonna hold it up. I'm not going to go with it because I definitely want this to look different than that. It's not the look I'm going for. But I'm going to tell you this right here. I am hooked on the chinoiserie, right? If that's how you pronounce it. Now, how can I pronounce that and forget distressing? That's my brain. Chinoiserie. So, I love it, and I'm really like this, you know, all this this would be beautiful because I know it's black, but with this color on it, almost looks blue. Almost looks blue. Hello, Rosemary. Kelly, I have to have some more tests. Yeah. It'll be alright though. We're gonna have to have some more testing. I'll keep y'all updated when I get more news. I will keep y'all updated, I promise. I said today, I was telling some of my friends, and I was also telling my husband that, actually no, it was my mama, that, you know, when you have a voice and, you know, even this little platform that I have, that I feel like that it's our duty to speak up and speak out on certain things. Personally, I wouldn't you know, it's everybody else's business, their business. I'm talking about my business, so that people know they're not alone. But I'll just say that the news wasn't what I expected, and so we're going to do more testing. Hello, Lori. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, girl. It's all good. All right. Mental pause, girl. Yes, that's it. Hey, Lori. Yes, Kelly, I'm going to do another coat. It just, you have to do each coat because it's that shiny plastic. But what I was saying is this kind of looks cool. I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to show you. It kind of looks really cool if you're doing, like, again, that chinoiserie look. I love it. Hey, Sandy. You're fixing to ask for it? Yeah. Marjorie. Oh, yes. That. That is hilarious. I mean, you want to take you want to take some, you know, some meds for your memory, and then you forget to take the meds. Yeah, I got it. I understand. Oh, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I know that y'all pray. And again, when I have some definitives, you know, because none of us likes what ifs and possibles and all that mess. So once I get definitives, I will let y'all know. Y'all know me. I'm an open book. I just don't want to, you know, say something that's, you know, we don't really know yet, you know, definitively. Oh, hey, Lori. Thank you, Pam. Thank y'all. Sandy, they were just asking about how my, the health went. You know, I had the biopsy, and I said, that I have to have some more tests, that, you know, there's some stuff that's still up in the air. So, that's what it is. And I will almost soon, and when I know, I'll tell y'all. I will tell y'all. Like I said, I feel like that my whole life, I've always said, the worst thing that's happened to me in my life, I always said that I don't feel like that we go through things in vain. If we don't use them for the betterment of someone else, then we've gone through it in vain, right? Which is, I don't believe why I'm on this earth. So anything that I go through that could possibly help someone else, I will always try to share it in a way to help. So, and that's why I said, once we figure out everything, then I will definitely share. And that way, the journey that is possibly that we'll be going on, or not, who knows, people will know they're not going through it alone, right? You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. That's right, Michelle. I will share it when it's time, and yep, when I feel like it's time, I will. Oh no, Linda. Oh no, Pam. Hey, Dee Dee. How are you, my friend? Well, Lori, yeah, and I agree, but, you know, we got to have some more tests run, you know what I'm saying, for definitives. Hello, Michelle. It's going to be okay. That's right. Listen, you know, Sandy, you know me, girl. You know me. I'm always like, it's fine. Like, this too shall pass. However that is, this too shall pass. So, when we get there, we'll get there, and then, like I said, I will bring y'all along the journey with me. And we don't know what that journey is. So, I just don't want to put something out there that's not realistic and not factual. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Oh, I love you too. Oh, thank you, Lori. I will get through it. I will. That's right. I got a lot of prayer warriors. Listen, my knees are raw themselves. My mama's knees are raw. Like, I'm okay. We're good. We got this. We got it. So whatever it may be, we got it. Okay. So here's what I want to say. Like I said, if you are doing a project with like chinoiserie, look how cool that looks. You know, because it's that look, you know, that is kind of cool to me. But that's not what we're doing. So I need it painted. Hey Hannah, how are you? Oh, you're not even talking about that right now? I didn't know what you were talking about, Nana girl. I'm sorry about that. Girl, you know me, I don't know. Okay, let's paint it again. And again, if you're just hopping on, this is a Dollar Tree frame. I'm using Waverly Chalk paint in sandstone. Okay, now, however this covers this time is what it's going to be, because it doesn't have to be perfect. We are going for that distressed look. This is going to be just a cute, I'm going to use this upstairs actually. I have a corner in my kitchen, and some of y'all have seen it. I've shown it on lives and stuff too, that I decorate. It is my one little area, like a little corner in the kitchen that I decorate for seasonal. I seasonally decorate it more so than anywhere else in the house. Now, Christmas and stuff like that, of course, all over. But like for my Valentine's, that kind of thing, it's just easier for me to do it. And then now Easter, I do tend to decorate all over because my house kind of looks Eastery all the time because it is French country. So I actually decorate with rabbits all year. My rabbits are always in there. It's wispy washy. That's right, Kelly. That's right. I think so too, Pam. I think it's cool. If you were, again, if I was going for that look, I would have stopped tonight. I had a certain kind of look I was going for tonight, and but kind of when I was doing it, it kind of just put me in the mindset of the chinoiserie look, which I love. And listen, y'all, that reminds me, I was going to tell y'all because when I came down here, I smelled it. So, Bath and Body Works came out with a blue chinoiserie. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It is a tea kettle plug-in. It's their, their little plug-ins. Y'all, it's a tea kettle. Well, we went, and this is a couple of weeks ago, and we go about once every 3 months. Even Jim, because Jim has to have the smell goods in his office at work, because Jim is that way. He needs everything smelling good. And so we have to go and buy his, and I usually get them, during that time that they're buy two, whatever, the sale. There's always a sale on the plugins. So I do too, Lori. I love rabbits. I just think they're beautiful. And with my, decorations, I just love it. Right. I know, Lori. But it's going to be okay. Listen, positive attitude, and it's going to be okay. And, listen, we'll get through it together. That's just what it is. But yeah, so, okay. So we're sitting in there and we're walking. So in our store, I don't know if y'all's store's like this. I think most of them are like this. But the plug-ins are in the back, right? So we get our, we always go for the same thing. Foam soap and plug-ins. And then every now and again, if the candles are on, some kind of special, I might get one if they got a new one I like the smell of. Not always, but sometimes I will. Well, y'all, we go back in the back. I'd be doggone if they didn't have that chinoiserie. I didn't even know they had it. It looks like China, right? And I have a couple of that. I have a couple of tulle plates, and then one kind of, they kind of, to me, go together. The tulle and the chinoiserie kind of go together. They're both, especially the blue. I use the blues. It goes together. So we walk back there. I'll be doggone. Kathy's probably working. She been working her booty off. Thank you, Lori. I do too. Teresa, hey friend, you letting yours go to girl? I know it's a process. She's a process, but it's all right. So anyway, we walk in the back and we're looking for the smells. Well, y'all, I look over and I see this beautiful, you know, they've got the sample ones, right? Plugged in right in front of, you know, different smell goods, different like little plug-in smells. Why was it the only one in the store? Y'all, now, here is the difference between me and my hubby. Okay, here she goes. I am a rule follower. I like rules. They're easy for me. If I don't agree with the rule, I will still follow it. I just will not return to whatever that is that I'm having to go to a rule by, right? Unless it was, of course, school and, you know, my parents and that kind of stuff. But I'm just saying, like, I'm a rule follower. I like rules. They're just easier. I would have never done this. Jim pulls it out of the thing, grabs another one, put the little plastic, you know, on the little plug-in. He puts the little plastic tip, and he puts it down in my basket. He goes, there you are, pumpkin. I said, Jim, I don't know if we're supposed to do that. He goes, Shonda, it's not like we're, you know, taking it, like we're going to pay for it, but they just didn't have any more. And I said, well, what if we ask if they got any back? He goes, no, because if they don't, they're going to make us keep this one, and you want this one. I want you to have, y'all. So, I say all that to say, it's plugged in upstairs. It smells real good. I bought Coffee Bar. I think it's called Coffee Bar because it's right beside my coffee bar. Y'all, why now is everybody like, is there something burning? Are you making coffee at like, you know, 1 a.m. in the morning? No, y'all, calm down. It's just a plug-in. So now that side of my kitchen always smells like coffee, which I think smells good. Lori, they do have a new one that's really good. That I did get it. I can't remember the name of it, girl, please. But they do have a really good one. I did get it. It smells really, really good. It's real. I love their Thousand Wishes. I have used it for years as just kind of an after my shower spray. I don't really use it as a perfume, but I do, you know, I take a shower every night. And sometimes during the day if I need to for some reason, but mostly at night. And I'll just do a little quick spray at night. And yeah, so I've always loved Thousand Wishes because it's kind of light and I love the smell of it. And Jim loves the smell of it. I mean, when your man loves the smell of it, you go with it. But I do love the smell of it. It's real light and real fresh smelling. It's real good. Oh, Lori, it's tough. It's tough. I know, Teresa. He is a good one. He is a good one. You bought a Beehive a succulent? Girl, how was your... I'm going to have to call you and find out. Yes, Darlene, it was at Bath and Body Works. Yep. It's a new smell. I can tell you. I'll text you and tell you what it is. I'll have to find out. I'll, Sandy, from you, how your trip went. I'll be in touch, girlfriend. Okay. I think we got her. Okay, so again, there's some little spots that are not quite completely covered, and that's okay. I'm okay with it because I'm still going to, I'm going to dry this, and then we're going to kind of distress it up with our burnt umber and a little bit of the vanilla, maybe. This kind of looks pretty light, so I may not have to. I wanted to kind of lighten it up because of this background, but I think it's going to be okay. Yes, Lori, is it a pink background? Is it a pink bottle? Maybe. I don't know. I can post it when I get done. I can post it on here. The Thousand Wishes, I do too, Sarah. The Thousand Wishes is a pink bottle, definitely. I know, Lori. Me too. For years, I loved this one that was in a green bottle. Could never find it. We went to a resort over in Myrtle Beach, and I'd be doggone if they didn't have like little samples of it. And I went down to the lobby, or went down to the thing, and I was like, can I buy some of these? So she let me buy like 20 bucks worth, and it was like 10 of them. She gave me like 10 of them for 20 bucks. I was so excited. I may even still have a couple little, it was called, oh, I almost said, maybe Tropical Rain. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It smelled like, I don't know, I felt like I was, you know, like in the tropics somewhere. I love it. But I'm not real sure. The new one, I believe the new one's in a pink bottle too. Yeah, I believe it is. But the day that we went was the day that all the new Disney stuff came out, and it was a nightmare in there. But Jim and I kind of knew, I mean, look, we divide and conquer. Like, he's been in there enough with me now that we divide and conquer. I have my certain smells of soaps and everything that I want, and I get the same ones. That's just what I do. Oh no, Darlene, was it just not good, or it bothered you, or what? Sundrich linen I like too. I do too. Hello, Kathy. Where are you, friend? I don't see you. Now, I do use the Smell Good in my office. It's one of the stress, it's the stress reliever, whatever, and it's the eucalyptus, or it's either the eucalyptus or the spearmint, one of the mints, and I do love it. Jim said it kind of gives him a headache, but it actually opens me up, you know, and I don't know, I love it. But I do change it as well. Oh, no. A new piece of jewelry, Darlene. Driving you crazy. Oh my. Is it the one on your arm, or is it around your, what is it? Oh, I you know what? Central, I remember that was in the like the amber color bottle. I would use that sometimes in the fall. I liked it too. I did too. Yeah, I do too, Marjorie. Oh no, pumpkin broke out your hands. Wonder why. That's funny, Lori. Yeah, they carried it for a long time. Yeah, I'm just drying this up. I need to dry it up pretty good because I'm going to go over it with this. So I definitely need it dried. But I think what I'll do is I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to set it off, and then we'll come back to doing this so that I can get started on the other part. Okay. Let me just get some of this dry, the bigger parts, and I'm going to set it off. Set it off. Set it off. I felt like that was a song. Set it off on the left, y'all. Was that a song? Set it off. Set it off. I think one of my friends years ago told me that was a song, and I thought she was crazy, and then I heard it. Y'all, yesterday, my childhood best friend called me, and we talked for a while, and we were laughing about some of the stuff we went through. She was the, you guys have heard me talk about the way I was raised and the religion I was raised in. And she was the daughter to our minister of the church. And so we were talking about some stuff and laughing our tails off. So we are going to meet up because we miss each other desperately. Or I miss her desperately anyway. But I feel like since she called me, she must miss me too. But we were the closest of friends for years and years, and then life. Though we've never lost touch. We've always stayed in touch. And we always try to get together, you know, at some point in time. But we always stay in touch. But yeah. And in fact, the picture that I posted that said that, you know, I had the fluffy hair, she was the one that I said that, look, we look like Mutt and Jeff because she was so tall and I was so short. She had blonde, I had black hair. It was great. We were polar opposites, but yet so much alike. Right, Lori? Oh, it is on your arm, and it's tied me to my phone. Oh no. Oh no, girl. You're going to have your phone stuck to you. It does, doesn't it, Marjorie? That's what I'm saying. That's what I love about these frames, and even those little new ones they were talking about. Okay. So I'm just going to let this finish drying over here. Let me make sure I get kind of the big areas. It's a little chilly down here, so they kind of dry slower, but okay. So here's what we got so far. Isn't that cool? So, you know, it's not perfect, but that's okay. Again, I don't really want it perfect because I'm about to distress it. All right. Let me set this over here amongst the other junk. And then we're going to get busy on this. So here's what I want to do. I've got my little, I'm going to cut this to the size of the glass. Cut it to the size of the glass. Try to use this. I don't know if this will work or not. They are, Marjorie. I'm still friends with quite a few of my childhood friends. Yeah, and I say I'm still, you know, we still make sure, we may not get together because a lot of my childhood friends are in Kentucky, but we still talk, and thank God for Facebook sometimes. You know, that's kind of how, you know, we were able to kind of get back in each other's lives, was Facebook, because I moved when I was 9, so, you know, but it's so cool to, you know, reconnect and stuff like that. So now, the ones I have reconnected with, which are several, we still stay in touch. But Jana was my first friend in Georgia that, of course, I met at church, and we were inseparable. We were together as much as we possibly could be. We sure were. Now her father was amazing. He passed away not too long ago, but her dad was one of the sweetest men ever. He was not what was portrayed in that show. He was amazing, and I would say that's the only reason we stayed in that church, was my mother would not have tolerated the shenanigans that went on. Let's just say it that way. And I say shenanigans lightly because it was not. That was terrible. But my mother would not have put up with it. So, you know, there was still some weirdness to it, and, you know, bottom line. But anyway, you know, her mom is still in, and so I would never want to offend her. But for me, it was just not good. It is, Darlene. It definitely is. Lori said I'm not asking for much. Okay, y'all. So I am going to fuzz this really, really well, okay? Because it is going on paper. I am going to also wax that paper. I know that sounds crazy, but you can totally chalk on paper. You can chalk on anything. I have seen people use our stencils and chalk paste on their microwaves, on their ovens. Jim Covell would have himself an attack of the heart. I would be on his chest in the middle of the kitchen talking about, it's okay, Jim, it's gonna come off. His OCD cannot handle all that. No. We cannot have, it's not, I can't even have some smudges. You know what I'm talking about? Some fingerprints up on my microwave. I can't have some fingerprints. No, I sure cannot. Okay, so we've got that. And then now, I'm just going to take, y'all know I love to use my little waxing applicator that has a ton of wax on it still. This is our wax. It's just a surface wax that I'm using. It's a clear surface wax. I love it. There's no smell to it, and it's very easy to use. But I have so much on this wax pad that for this is enough. That's enough. I don't need any more. Okay, so I am going to use this really pretty strawberry swirl. Let me, I don't think I've ever used this. So let's mix her up. I have not used this. I don't think. No, I didn't use it on that. I don't think I've used this. Y'all, look how gorgeous. What in the world? Why haven't I used this? This is gorgeous. Y'all, I'm loving this. Loving it. That is amazing. That is some shine right there. Some shine, girl. Okay, so this is going to be our background, okay? And I'm just going to put this on here. Get it semi-straight. I'm going to kind of just go by the dots on the top. Maybe do that. Strawberry Swirl. Strawberry Swirl is this one. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I know, Kelly, it's gorgeous. I love this color. And I love pink, but I sometimes don't use a lot of our swirls. I'm not a glitter person. I can't stand glitter, actually. But I will say that I'm starting to kind of like some of our I've used a lot of them, our shimmers. I do love them. So I'm starting, let me say, I'm growing to love them. Okay, so here's all it is. I'm just doing the polka dots as my background with this really pretty strawberry swirl. I'm going to do it quickly. I'm pushing it through the transfer to that paper. I'm not putting a ton because that is paper, and I'm doing it quickly. Paper, when it gets wet, turns into mush, and that is not a good look. That is not the look that I'm going after. So, as you see, that was really quick. We're going to take off the excess, just like that, and then pull, okay? And we'll pull slowly so that in case I missed a spot, which I did right there, okay? And honestly, it wouldn't matter with these if I missed, I mean, they're just some background dots, but, you know, there's certain things I just like. And I kind of want these to be on there. Okay, hold on. Well, darn it. I missed that whole line right there. Perfect. Okay, so then I'll take this, sorry y'all, I'll take this to my sink and wash it. Okay, take to the sink, I'm about some singing tonight, y'all, about some singing. Right, so that's kind of what I'm finding, Sue, as well. I cannot stand glitter, and I think that I just had it in my mind that I had that I didn't like our shimmers. Though I've used them again, time and time again, I just kind of had it in my mind that I wasn't going to like it. Right? See, Lori, that's the thing. Hello, Vicky. Oh, Pam, I can't stand glitter. Y'all, okay, so there's our background. Just some little pink polka dots. Okay? Simple, simple. Let's dry that. Now, this part, I'm going to actually use my wax. I'm going to open it up and use it. And I am going to wax over these dots, okay? Because I am using another transfer on top of them. I do not want them to, I don't want it to pull them off, right? And I also want to put another barrier on this paper because, again, I'm getting it wet. So I'm drying this really, really well so that any paper also that got wet is dry. I do too, Sally. I love polka dots. And, you know, this may not go with, you know, that frame is more of a, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Now, I am also going to kind of distress this paper when I'm finished, you know, kind of the corners and kind of, you know, just do a little distressing on it as well. It's not going to be this stark, you know, this stark kind of white. I know, Lori, I know. Girl, I know, I wish I could play music. You know, sometimes music is just a good, I don't know, it's just a good filler, you know, when you're sitting there and I don't know, it's just good. When you're doing a live, sometimes it's hard. Now for me, I don't have a problem talking, but I do get, just like you've seen, I mean, I do get into my craft a minute and I have to concentrate. Okay, so again, I'm going to fuzz this very, very well, okay? We're going to fuzz this several times, and I'm also going to use my wax on this whole piece of paper. Now, when I do my wax, I do heat it up just a little bit. When you're heating it up, you can actually see it, you know, starting to kind of melt. I get it a little melty in the middle to where it looks a little bit liquid. Not, I mean, I don't need it all running like, you know, I'm crazy or nothing, but yes. Hello, Judy. That's all right, girl. I'm glad you're here. Hello from Chicago, Linda. Hello, girl. Hello from Georgia. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see that. See how it's just barely wet, y'all. Barely wet, okay? But that's what I like to do. And then I use my handy dandy little pad here, okay? And both of those are available. If you go to the description, you'll see in the description that is for the club, but that'll take you to the site and you can shop all the products. Again, we don't have this polka dot anymore, but you can get the wax, you can get the wax pad, waxing pad applicator, all of that. That is all on there, okay? Now, I am waxing this pretty good because, again, not only am I waxing or chalking over chalk, but this is paper, okay? And I'm doing it again, you know, so I definitely want to make sure I'm doing it, waxing it well, putting a good barrier between that. Hello, Kathleen, how are you? Okay, so next I'm going to hit, this is my other little kind of trick that I do that I've just found works for me. I heat up whatever surface that I just waxed, okay? And then I just take a clean, I just dry my hands off on that. It's not a snot rag or nothing. And then I just take a clean paper towel. I heat this up. I know it sounds crazy, but that way if there's any clumpy, lumpy wax on here, it kind of heats it up just like I did in the can, and I can buff it off, okay? So just heating that up a little bit. And y'all, our dryer is very low heat. Those are also available in my store under that link. So I love our dryers, and I love that they've added longer cords to them. We used to have a real short cord, and I'd be like, it'd be terrible. Now I got a good one. Awesome, Kathleen. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Kathleen, you're in California. Were you affected by the fires? I know it's been a minute, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Affected is affected. I believe you're in California. Hey, Dana. I am well. How are you? Okay, so you can see I'm fuzzing this a lot. That is adding lots of fuzz to this, okay? So here's what I do want to make sure I'm doing, though. I want to make sure, let me get my frame, y'all. Let's get the frame. I want to make sure that I am doing where I'm supposed to. Well, hello, Lynn from Pinehurst. Hey, girl, hey. How are you? Hey, Sheila. Okay. Let me make sure. Oh, look how cute that already is. Oh, that is cute. Okay. I just want to make sure that I get my bunny, you know what I'm saying, on here. That's not, I want to make sure that it's going to be seen because it's right there on it. Oh my gosh, Lynn, bless your heart. Pennsylvania. Okay, Kathleen. Sorry about that. Listen, sometimes I get it, sometimes I can't. Okay. You know, it's funny that I do have another Kathleen Rose, and she is in California. The reason I know, maybe it's not Kathleen. I've got a thing she sent me. Yes, a long time ago. Kind of when I first started. I think if I just go right in the middle, I think I'm going to be good. I'm going to put it on and then check it again. Check it again. Okay. I'm only doing the rabbit, y'all. Only the rabbit. Let me see if that works. Oh, okay. Oh, no, Darlene. I am so sorry, my friend. Oh, gosh, Lynn. Goodness gracious, y'all. Many prayers for everyone. Okay. That's good. That's perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to set my frame over here like that while I do this. And I am using Again, I'm only doing the bunny, okay? Only the bunny. And I'm going to use Camel. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to highlight with, probably going to use some of my shimmer pink in the ears. And it's just some shimmer pink, I think, in the ears. And we'll see. I might put a little bit of white. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to see how I like it and see how it goes. We'll go from there. It is the Club, Judy. It sure is. Yep. Using it in a different little way tonight. Oh, man. Right. Okay, darling. Golly. That's terrible. Where I used to live in Kentucky, we lived on the Ohio River, and we flooded pretty much every year. Our house didn't flood, but, you know, everything around us did. And so we lived on the river, but our house was up the hill. So you had to walk up a pretty big hill from the river to get to our house. Thank God. Because the water would rise darn near close to our house, which was crazy in certain areas. But we were thankful our house never got it. But, y'all, it's devastating sometimes around there in my hometown, right there on that river. And I always think about, like, all the molds and stuff like that, and I kind of worry, you know, like, golly, it's not good. Of course, Lynn, definitely. Okay, so I'm using Camel, okay? This is just a pretty brown camel, okay? And I am just doing, like I said, just the bunny. Okay, so I'm going to try to be careful right here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do all the bunny. I know this sounds crazy, but this is how I like to do it. And then I'm going to pull it and do the ears because I don't want this setting on this paper too long. It's just not good for wetness to sit on paper, okay? So I'm going to quickly do this bottom. Do this and then pull it, and that releases it out of the transfer. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Oop. All right, get all the excess off, Shonda. Hurry it up, girl. What you doing? I don't know. Let's get it done. Okay. All right, let me pull. Perfect. Okay, so I pulled it up. That just releases it out of that transfer. Hold on. Oh, yes, Darlene. I am from Greenup County, Kentucky. Greenup County. Okay, so I pulled it. So all that did was released it from the paper, okay? And actually, I'm going to go ahead and do a little dry on this again because it's paper. Okay, can't be too careful. Can't be too careful. Do a little dry. That way, when this sticks back down, you know, I don't have to worry about that paper getting mushy. Can y'all tell that I've had that happen? You learn from your mistakes. I definitely bleed blue. Definitely. I think when you're born into it, you bleed blue for the rest of your life. Okay, y'all, I'm taking one of our little, this is our tool, our little, detail tool, and I'm doing the ears. The reason why is because there's a border around the bunny, and I don't want that on my project, okay? So I'm just taking my detail tool and doing his ears all the way around, just gently, and then I'm going to pull one ear at a time. Please do not ever be afraid to do that. In fact, I highly suggest it, okay? Pull it. It doesn't do anything but help the project, okay? I don't care if it's just a little bit. Pull it. Pull it. If you think that it's starting to get dry, and when I say it's starting to look dry, well, heaven help. Hello? If it starts looking dry, you're going to start noticing. The more you practice your transfers, you get a feel for it. You get a feel. That's right. Hello, Kathy. Yeah, so, Darlene, I was born in Ashland. Yep. Born in Ashland, raised in Greenup. Ashland is actually Boyd County. And then, you know, Greenup County is the next county up. But yes, I was born actually in Ashland. Yep, my parents, that's where they were raised. You know, that's where most of my family still live. And so, yeah. We were the only ones that moved to Georgia when we moved when I was 9. So, okay. So, once again, I'm doing his little ear. And then we're going to pull it, and then I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting with the pink in his ears. Got it. Perfect. Okay. And then I'll, again, take this to my sink and wash it. So, again, this gives you another way of using the club, y'all. Of using the club. This, again, I wanted something plain. I wanted, not plain, but I wanted a simple bunny. I wanted a bunny picture in this area upstairs that highlighted what I wanted. And this is it. This is what I wanted. You know, I wanted the frame to also be a part of it, and just the whole picture. Darlene. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Isn't that pretty, Michelle? Look at that. And I love that the paper, I wish I could see, you know, it's the watercolor paper. So there's also a texture, you know, it's textured. So I love that too. All right, let's get our little frame back. And again, I'm just going to use a little bit of this burnt umber, okay? And I'm taking my sponge brush and kind of doing some dry brushing, just here and there, to kind of give it that look of distressed, okay? I'm going to kind of do it on the little swirly gigs. That's what I call them. That's a real word. It's kind of like Lunienful. Okay. You know, as Appalachian folks, we do have our own language, just so y'all know. We sure do. Okay. Y'all, I love this look. I just do. Do you see? It kind of gives it that old world look. I kind of want to do it. Hello. Girlfriend Maddie, how are you, my friend? How are you? Golly, we gotta come see. We gotta come up there again. Gotta come up there. Y'all, I met Maddie when we went to Washington, D.C. And, oh my gosh, we just hit it off. People were like, oh, okay, that's your daughter. And I was like, yes, it is. Yes, she could so be my daughter. Thank you, Lisa. How are you? Y'all think I should distress it? Let's look. Hold on. Let's look, okay? Calm down, Shonda. You're getting wild. Let me look. Let me wipe this off real quick. That's plum pretty, girl. You ain't kidding. That's just plum pretty. Ain't not a darn thing ugly about it. Y'all love rabbits. Love rabbits. Oh, we did. Madison, call it. Maddie. Keep looking at your name. Oh, thank you. We loved you too. We definitely got to get together. Definitely. Y'all, you go meet some folks. You know what I mean? That's just the best. And y'all know I love some people. I'm peopler. Okay. Here we go. Let's put this in. And then, let's look at it first before I do any distressing. Okay, and then let's put the back on. And then let's go back and see if we want to distress the picture. I may not. I may just like it the way it is. Well, oh my gosh, Maddie, we laugh too hard. Cutter! Hey, Rhonda. Y'all, wait. Maybe I just like it like this. Oh my goodness. This might just be my favorite. That daggum ring light. Can y'all see? Y'all, I think I just like it like that. Can y'all see it? I like the brown. I think I'm gonna leave it. I think she's good like that. But let's go back. I do want to put some pink in the ear. I do kind of want to give the bunny some highlights. So let's do that, and that'll kind of, I think that'll make me feel better. Okay. Let's put just a little pink, and I am going to use, I'm just going to use what I had with this and do a little bit in the ears. Hey, Patty. How are you? Patty, I just thought about you. I saw the, my bottle. Isn't it cute? Yeah, Kelly, I'm going to color the ears. I think, yeah. We're just going to do a little bit of color in the ears. Just a little bit. Just give them a little bit of color up in there. Just some happy ears. That was my, y'all know that was my inner Bob Ross. My little inner Bob Ross. Okay, let's see. Let's do them here. Just doing a little bit, not a ton. But I think I just need a little bit here and there. Some little pink. Okay, then I do want to take a little bit of white. Goodness gracious, Shonda. You're a mess. I am going to take just a little bit of white and do a little bit on his chest. Just a little, not a lot. But I just kind of want a little bit of white on that chest. I just think it'll be cute. Let's just do it. Right, some happy little trees. This is just some happy little chest hairs. That's what we're about to do. Some happy little chest hairs. Well, Shonda, I don't think I like that, girl. You just covered up the black. I mean the brown. We're done with that. I didn't love that. We're done. Okay, that's it. And scene. She's over. All right, let's put this together, y'all, and call it a project. Y'all, if you didn't see my post today, I think this will be something really fun because I love a good challenge, especially a little craft challenge. But if you guys go to my post today and you go and you find Pinterest or you find any other crafts that you want me to try, we're going to do a fail or nailed it or failed it. I love those. I think they're a lot of fun. Go and put a picture on and just say, I want you to try this or whatever. So my mom sent me one that she wants me to do, and it is the book, of course, that is the flower arrangement in the book. So we are going to be doing that really soon. I have everything up. But here's what I'm going to tell y'all. I love books. I'm a reader. I'm an avid reader. It is, y'all know that I have some hymnals that y'all, it's hard for me to cut a book. It's hard. It's hard for me to do anything to a book. And it has nothing to do except for I simply love books. I love them. I love them. And so if I had my druthers, I would have 2 of my rooms as nothing but libraries because I love books. So I'm going to attempt it because it's going to be hard, but I'm going to try to cut the pages. Oh! All right, y'all, this is it. This is our club for the month, made into just a fun, pretty little picture that is easy to do, y'all, with a Dollar Tree frame, and I used the Dollar Tree watercolor paper. I did use that transfer we no longer have, but you can still go find. We have pattern transfers all the time that kind of mimic dots or raindrops or little flowers, anything like that. That would be cute. Or you could use tissue paper to do your background, anything like that. Very easy. And I will tell you this, you can also do it on your, if I wanted to, I could have done this bunny on my glass. Okay, so you would have your background and then your bunny on your glass. I've done that before, and that is a cute way to do it as well. So, y'all, I hope y'all have an amazing night. I hope that y'all's hump day is humping tomorrow. and the rest of y'all's week is amazing. I love y'all, and I will see y'all again soon with another fun project. Listen, make sure, go look at that post. Drop me some pictures. Say, girl, nail it or fail it. All right, challenge accepted. Bye, y'all.